I've worked out so great so many times. Like, it's one thing to do that, and it's the other thing to do it in the race. So I just kept believing in myself, and yeah, today, I don't know. I just, someone that was running when I was 11 years old, getting second at USATF stuff, to now having an American record to my name. I don't know what else to say.
Stinson from Boulder, Colorado is your grand winner of the Riverbank Run.
I won this race probably 12 times in my head over the last week coming into it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. But I tried to work on allowing those thoughts in, but processing them and not getting and focusing on the execution to do that and being okay being excited and thinking about winning. And so today when it started to happen, I had envisioned that just so many times that I just lived in that moment. It's 15 and a half miles, like you got to stay in the moment or you're going to lose the record. I mean, I had to run every single one of those miles. You can't get ahead of yourself.
How do you keep yourself composed during something like that? I mean,
I just do it so many times in practice. I mean, I do so many hard things in practice and no one's there to help me except Dathan sometimes, so it's not too, it's way easier out there when there's like fans and video cameras and stuff, so.
Truthfully, I knew he was fit, so, and I had known, basically, I give him some of the same workouts that I had done leading up to my race there, so, and they were better than mine, and so maybe the circumstances were a little bit different, but they were better enough than mine that I was really confident that he could run really fast, and so I didn't want to say it beforehand, but I felt for sure that he could break. I didn't think he would smash the American record, but I knew that he had a really good chance to run quite a bit under it, and the way he took the race by the horns, and that definitely gave me some panic moments for sure. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the 440 mile and like at mile 3 or something, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy. He's already at the upper limit of what we talked about. But he looked great even when he was doing that. It's just like an athlete. I still have the same nervousness, except for when you're an athlete. When the gun goes off, you don't have anything to worry about. All the nerves go away. As a coach, watching for the next 70 plus minutes, oh my gosh, I was nervous. So I was on the radio booth, so I was in this ice fishing shanty basically at the finish line, and so I was watching it on the feed, and I was talking, I could hear it in the headset, and so I was trying to keep my composure, but I was getting updates too from the lead truck, and so it was to tell you the truth, it was good to have someone else. It was good to have something to do, because if I had just had to sit there and watch for 70 minutes, man, that would be brutal. I think I told him, today's Parker's world, everybody else just loves it, and that's, and that was just for the race. Now he's got to be a normal person again, but he gets to have his day today.
But the crowds were so loud today, and the really amazing thing was pretty early on, 7 to 8 miles in, fans weren't saying, hey, good job, or you're crushing it, whatever. The fans were like, you got to keep going, you can get the record. They were all super knowledgeable about it, which was just, I thought was kind of surprising, and it made me not settle for just winning. I was like, these people will be disappointed if I don't get it, so. I mean, this is something even from Houston when I ran 62:11 there working with Dathan right away. We were like, this is great in the 25K championships. This was a huge focus for us the moment we started working together. And I think that's why you see something really great happen is we dialed in, and I came out here for 2 weeks for a reason, because as we said before, we wanted something special. I've been running fine, but we knew what I was capable of, so.
I don't think anything changes for him, really. I mean, this is what we had hoped would happen, and he just did the plan was basically the last 6-8 months. All the races had a purpose, and it wasn't always to be a big, end goal. And now we might run a couple things after that. We'll see. We'll sit and talk. But this was kind of the goal. Now it's just shifting to the next. I mean, we might have a couple more things we do still, but he just put together good, healthy work, and like I said, we had a couple of really good workouts. It was a lot of just good day in, day out stuff. I mean, just generally good training. This is a great opportunity for you. This is what we've been shooting for, but this is the next opportunity, and then there's the next opportunity. Let's just be smart. Let's keep our plan going, and I really think that at the end of the day, it's just scratching the surface, but part of it is getting some of those demons out, making himself, he believes in himself, but believe, like a day like this, you got to believe in yourself to go for 15 minutes. And he's got to be able to believe in the plan, and so he's taking that all to heart.
I'm just going to take this experience, and it's just everything, you know, because I've been working out well for a long time, and I do these things. I just proved that everything we're doing it proved more to me mentally that I was onto something these last 2 years, like that maybe everyone doesn't like to run the way I like to run, but it is possible, and you can run that way if you work on it and you do make some adjustments. You know, in the past I was too aggressive, but that doesn't mean I have to sit behind people then the entire race, you know? So it's just making that shift, and so today was everything for me to do it on a big stage, run a huge result. That's what I do it for.